Hi, my name is Kyle Cat Williams, and today I will be reacting to Lethal Weapon 2 with Mel Gibson and Danny Glover again, I'm assuming, of course. Looks like Joe Pesci is in this one as Leo Getz, which I think Leo Getz is in the TV show, which I did catch some of, so that was pretty cool. I've actually heard from quite a few people that the second Lethal Weapon is their favorite. I know for my dad, he said that his enjoyment of them, it basically goes in order of the movies. His favorite is number 1, then number 2, then number 3, then number 4, and it just kind of goes down like that. So I'm definitely kind of curious to see how I enjoyed Lethal Weapon 2. I'm going to go ahead and get into this. Drop a like down below, and also see if you can put a comment down there on what you might want me to watch next. And if you feel so inclined, go check me out on my Patreon. It's very appreciated if you go over there to support me. I actually just had somebody just today want me to watch another Stanley Kubrick movie. I had already seen The Shining. I think I'm gonna watch Full Metal Jacket. So if you have any suggestions like that, definitely go ahead and check me out on Patreon and suggest them there, and that way I can go ahead and start putting a lineup, and maybe putting some movies up on polls even to see what everybody wants to watch. So just check me out there. I really do appreciate it. I'm excited to get started in Lethal Weapon 2. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get started right now and start watching Lethal Weapon 2. So 3, 2, 1.
Can't you go any faster before this? I can't. It's my wife's brand new car. I'm not going any faster. You're doing 65 now. 65? Oh, shit. Get your goddamn foot off the pedal. You're killing my goddamn foot.
This is so cool because the characters, what's really cool about this, oh shoot, and the way they're doing this is that the characters are already established, so this is not like, we don't need to learn who they are or get them. Oh, we're about to have an accident. Holy crap. You don't have to learn who any of them are, you just have to sit back and enjoy watching, Riggs be crazy and Murtaugh be freaked out.
You got red. We're going with the blue one. What's the pursuit?
Wait. Okay, I just saw him for a second. That was not Hank, was it? Was that Hank from Breaking Bad? If so, that's amazing. I think that was Hank though. I saw him for just a second. Jeez. The good news about actually, I'd assume it'd be the same. It'd still be the tempered glass back then, right? I know Windows in general do a very good job at deflecting bullets. Oh my. Of course he does. In a world where this is police procedure to go on chases like this. Oh my gosh. What they're wanted for, is it robbery, did they say? I might have missed it. I'd be so pissed off. Oh, he dies. I think that guy was in Die Hard, wasn't he? Not the first one. Was he in the third one? Was he in with a Vengeance?
Go.
Like Rianne's in a commercial? Hey, what's the matter, man? I'd be proud of her if I was you.
Jeez, my hair, man. Do I seem like a douchebag when I mess with my hair a lot? Probably. And the girl on the far left, she's in T2, right? She looked very similar to John's foster mom.
Do I know you?
Eddie, this is George.
George, did you get the sense that I liked you?
Yes, you did, sir.
Sit down and be quiet.
That's funny. Oh, it's gonna be like something like sexy, and it's gonna make him really uncomfortable.
Remember,
Oh,
use Ramsey's extra
it's condoms, isn't it?
We do. Ramsey's
It's a
extra,
condom.
because carrying means all the protection you can get.
I would lose my crap. That just got so awkward so fast.
Daddy, we learn about this every day in human development.
Human what? human development what?
What? How old is she?
George,
Yes, sir.
home, out.
But, sir,
George, I got a gun.
Yes, sir.
George. Oh my gosh, George, I have a gun. It's just.
I liked it. She made me want to go out and buy rubbers right now.
I'm crying. Oh. Okay. I would lose my crap. I would be so beside myself angry at something like that.
Never let up, you know. Rubbers on my desk, rubbers in the mail, rubbers in the coffee, rubbers.
Yeah, you're screwed, man. Uh-oh, there's a bunch of plastic down. That's never a good sign. Oh, there's the reason for the plastic, that's for sure.
This yours.
What?
I found it in the wash.
Thanks. I keep on losing this. Reminds me of other night Vicky was killed.
I didn't mean to push.
I know, that's okay. We never really talked about this, did we? They told me she was killed in a car crash. And I'm seeing under the couch. And I see this gold pin. And I drove to the hospital and identified her in the morgue and signed her out with my gold pin.
I'm actually enjoying his relationship with Trish. This is gonna be scary. Ooh, that made me jump. That's so terrifying.
This has just been a warning, Rod. After this, it gets bloody. Maybe we let you live, huh? Come on, let's go.
Jeez, that'd be so scary.
Did you get Trish and the kids out?
Yeah, they're at a sister's house in Bellflower. I even gave the carpenter a weekend.
Just the fact his family constantly getting targeted stresses me out.
That's why I don't have an ulcer, because I know when to say I don't give a fuck. Now, here's where he's staying.
That's important.
So enjoy yourself. And Riggs, you know what that says?
Yeah. Same thing as that, but I don't give a fuck.
That's funny.
Who is it?
Police, open up.
Bad cop, good cop.
Shut up.
I said, that's me, Leo Getz.
I'm Sergeant Meritot. This is Sergeant Lee.
Hey, an old-fashioned wheel gun. Ow. Hey, a Beretta, there it is.
Don't touch.
Hey. Sure you guys are cops?
This movie is so good. I freaking love it so much. Oh, and whoa, bad guy.
Hey, I didn't order a hamburger. I ordered eggs.
Yeah, they should be checking it. Oh my gosh, no way. Oh, that's so good. Who can't swim? I'm sorry if anybody in the comments can't swim, but seriously. Who can't swim? You swim.
All I did was I laundered $500 million in drug money, okay?
$500 million?
$500 million?
You cops aren't too bright, are you? Okay. Here.
Okay.
Lars, look. What the fuck? Paper on.
Stilts?
Stills?
No, I'm sure there's gonna be a...
Is he? Okay, that was ready. He's. I thought he's lefty for a second. Oh, jeez.
Give me your keys. Just give me them.
Oh my goodness. Dude. That is so sketchy. Oh my gosh. Jeez, really good stunts. I'm wondering how they filmed some of this stuff too, because it looks like he's dangling at really high speeds, honestly. Oh, That is so close. That was so freaking scary. Just there. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That would be such a terrible way to die. This is not a stunt I'd ever think that I'd see in a movie. This is insane. Yeah. Is he gonna go under the car? Ah. Oh my. Oh my. What a amazing action sequence. So well constructed. This is so good. They got tape on the windshield. Jeez. He's killed by a freaking surfboard.
What are you guys doing? I mean, we got a lot to talk about.
What is going on down here?
Freeze, dickhead!
Lay some behind your head.
I know a reference on this.
No idea what you are doing. I'm Minister of Diplomatic Affairs for the South African consulate. Would you like to see our diplomatic credentials?
Come on!
Hey,
Hey.
stand still. Yeah, hold him out. Don't do that. Keep your hands up.
Man, I'm really enjoying the performances. From like Mel Gibson stuff. Don't do that, don't do that.
No diplomatic agent may be detained or arrested once his identity has been established. You could not even give me a parking ticket.
Jeez. So smug.
Step out of the car, please. Put him away. Sorry.
Oof.
I'm sorry, you. And they were just leaving.
Is she a bad guy or is she a good guy? Seems like she might be in a position she's not happy with. Or she's the mastermind. Do. That's not really a do. It's more of a bum sort of thing, I guess.
Doesn't matter if he's dirty, Riggs. He's a diplomat. He's got immunity. He's beyond the law. We can't touch him.
I don't think diplomatic immunity works quite like that, though. Oh.
Good night, Mr. Rudd.
Do be creepin'. Take him to horny jail. Subway. Now I want Subway. Question. I usually get, probably meatball marinara. That's what I usually get.
I get a steak sandwich.
Ooh, the steak. Steak's usually good too. Sometimes I get the tuna. Apparently their tuna has like 0 tuna in it. I think it's actually 0 fish, right?
This is tuna. I hate tuna, okay? I refuse to get stuck with tuna now. I mean, come on. Friendly piece of advice, okay? Don't ever go up to the drive-thru, okay? Always walk up to the counter. You know why? Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, they fuck you at the drive-thru. They know you're gonna be miles away before you find out you got fucked, okay? They know you're not
Yes,
gonna turn around and go back.
that is accurate.
Who gets fucked up?
Dude, my nearest Taco Bell has just been like, every single time I go there, I say, hey, no sour cream. I don't like sour cream. They always forget to remove the sour cream. And it's just, or to not add the sour cream in the first place. Apartheid now. Oh, jeez. It's freaking everywhere. So good. I don't know much about the government or the governments in Africa or South Africa or, anywhere. I don't know what their political systems are like. Definitely not American, that's for sure.
Has Murtaugh checked in with you today?
Well, no, he hasn't. Why?
I haven't heard from him. He doesn't answer his phone.
I think this is a scene that I know about. Is it the toilet scene? I know about that from between Mythbusters and, again, Psych.
I can't believe we're being targeted for a case that we never worked on.
Well, at least we got paid for it.
Really? I'm starring in the elliptical version of Speed, and you're guilting me over money?
Just for the record, it's more like Lethal Weapon 2. The one where Danny Glover found the bomb attached to his toilet.
Oh, God. I would kill to be on a toilet right now.
Can't believe I've never seen these movies. This is so good. Honestly, I'll probably watch this one like almost again, almost immediately after watching it.
Good morning.
Scared the shit out of you.
How long you been here?
I've been here all night.
His legs would be numb, right?
My legs are so goddamn numb. I don't know. If
Yeah.
I can even-
Don't move.
Wait, I'm on the toilet. Give me a break, man.
Roger, this is serious. I gotta tell the bomb squad. I gotta get Jarvis and the boys in here.
Bomb squad.
Yeah.
That's so embarrassing.
Let's try to keep this quiet, okay?
Hey, sure. Hey.
There's no way that would stay quiet. Oh. Yeah, I mean, honestly, though, with C4, I mean, bombs being involved, they would evacuate surrounding houses and, like, all that stuff. They'd be shutting off gas lines, probably. They'd be I mean, like, tons of stuff would have to be done. Oh, yeah, there's the... What's that? Nitrogen? Is it nitrogen? Liquid nitrogen?
Is spraying this thing with liquid nitrogen. That should give you a good second or two before detonation.
Gonna die on the toilet, aren't I?
Guys like you don't die on toilets.
No, they slip in the bathtub.
Hey, wait.
I love you.
Do we do it on 3 or?
3, go.
1, 2, 3. Then do it.
On 3.
3 on 3.
1, 2, and 3.
This feels like such a real conversation. And it's interesting about Riggs because he's not worried about himself. He's just worried about him and his family. Such a good guy.
All right. Okay. On 3.
I love this scene. This is so good. Jeez. Somehow the toilet's intact.
This fascist white minority regime.
Fascist white regime.
One man, one vote.
One man, one vote.
Free South Africa, you dumb son of a bitch.
I don't know if my wife can hear me or not. I don't know if I'm being too loud or not. My wife just texted me saying my daughter's been up, like, it keeps waking up. So, I don't know if I'm being too loud or not, so I might have to lower my voice a little bit. I've been a little loud. Again, he is so ballsy.
Don't bother to call the police over here already. I got a bad reputation. I mean, sometimes I just go nuts like now.
He's gonna do like a mano a mano sort of thing again.
Because if you stick around here, I'm gonna fuck your ass. I'm gonna send you home with your balls in a sling. You got that?
Dang, that's extreme.
Cars are coming.
Bro. Oh my gosh.
Officer Riggs,
Yeah. Well, I followed you here from the consulate.
you followed me.
Creepy. They're gonna get down, get down.
No.
Come on, be original. Say yes. Everyone else says no.
No.
Come on. The only thing I'm gonna make is chili. Do you like the chili with or without crushed Oreos?
With, of course.
Okay, you're going after my own heart.
You say with? She say with?
Sam.
I mean, honestly, she seems pretty cool. Oh, did he just use his teeth as a bottle opener? Don't do that.
How's it hanging, Roller? I'm a cop, you son of a bitch. Now you were a cop, Roller.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna get her too? First the Terminator, now this? I guess this would be this and then the Terminator, but... A bomb on the freaking... freaking... yeah. A bomb on the diving board, that's what it is. Jeez, that's ridiculous. Oh no, he was in the first one, right? Are they all gonna die? Are we gonna kill it? I don't want to see. Holy cow! Just that's really sad, honestly.
Come here,
Dude.
Commercial. It's my favorite commercial. Look at the body on this kid. Is she something? She is so hot. What are you doing? What are you doing? I want to. You look at the girl. You hit the button. So.
I'm gonna make believe I didn't hear you say that.
Say what? She's great.
Let's go. Shut up.
She's got a great body. She makes you want to buy rubbers.
She makes me want to buy rubbers. That's so bad. That's so funny.
I'd only be a minute, okay?
Jeez, they're gonna try and kill him there too. He said he recognized something at one point. Uh-oh. Piss.
Leo, I thought I told you to stay in the car. Shit!
Come on, fight back. You got him. Oh, nail gun, right? Okay, nail gun nails don't look like that, but that's still great. Freaking love Murtaugh. Riggs, you're in the middle of an investigation of her boss. Probably a bad idea to screw around with her, just kind of as an FYI. Wow, are they gonna just do a shooting? They're just gonna shoot at him. Jeez. Holy cow. Yeah, I think she's gonna get hit. He can't fit down there, right? Or can he? Okay, he can. I guess it's bigger than I thought it was.
That's what she said.
Michael, please. Please.
You say hey Mo? That's awesome. Nice. I think if she was a bad guy, I feel like she would have like killed him already or something. He really shouldn't have gotten involved with her. Oh my.
Get the girl. Spring.
Jeez, dude. Oh, they're straight up. They are going to kill her. This is. I mean, this is what I'm saying. He shouldn't have got involved with her. It sucks, but they are going to do it.
You were getting too close to us, so we put a contract out on you. I handled it myself. Drove your car right off the fucking road, remember? No, of course you weren't driving, were you? Can't imagine the surprise. I pulled back this matted mop of blood-soaked hair to see this woman's face. Your wife, right?
So they tried to kill him a long time ago. And they killed his wife. Oh, dude, he's gonna... Remember that thing about him, like, doing things to your butthole? He's gonna do more than that to you. Oh, they put him in a straitjacket. You can get out of that. Whoops, shoulder, dude. Hardly looks like I'm underwater with him struggling like that. Is that just me? Oh no, it's up there. It is. They already dropped her in. Holy. She's... That is messed up. Yes, dude, do not hold back. We're gonna get to see scary Riggs here.
I'm not a cop tonight, Roger. It's personal. I'm not a cop.
Lethal Weapon 2. This time, it's personal.
I'm gonna get him and fuck him. I'm going there now.
This is literally a sequel, I feel like, that improves on everything from the first one. That was good. Whoa. This is where GTA got the idea, right? Watch the glass. Watch the glass. You have more to worry about than glass. Jeez.
That large container over there. 3 heavy hitters? Let's have a look in there.
What's in there? Dude. Oh yeah, they're moving money. That's right. That's millions. Billions, yeah.
Fucking Donald Trump lotto. Look at this. These are $1,000 bills.
You said $1,000 bills? Oh wow. Yeah, did you know they stopped using large bills like that specifically because of drugs? It was just so easy to buy and sell drugs with those high dollar bills that they stopped using them.
This thing's moving.
Sure as hell is. Shoot our way out.
No, don't do that. I got a better idea.
Drive your way out. Oh, they're just gonna pull out into the water, aren't they? It's all the money. They're still in the container, right? I mean, they'd have to be. They're using their brains. Holy cow. Dude, they didn't even know you were there. I feel like you just want to let them keep shooting. Wasting their ammo. The button gonna mean something important? Or is it just a show? Nice. Jeez. You took out a little bit of frustration there, I think. What do you think? He's got to do the roll. That's so good. Yeah. See, I think the pacing on this finale is a lot better. And I feel like it'll make more sense if he has like some mano-a-mano sort of fight with this guy than it did in the first one, honestly. Ah. Oh, hell. Dang. I really don't like this guy. He's just playing with him because he stabbed him in the friggin' leg. There we go. Oh, yes. He told you what he's gonna do to you. Oh, he's pulling a knife out of his leg to stab him. Or is he pushing it in? Headbutt. This is intense. Stab him, stab him, stab him. Get him, get him, get him. Yeah, boy. Just push the button, yep. This is great. That's so great. Imagine dying like that. That's insane. He's like, yeah, that was pretty good. Pretty proud of that one. The stabbed in the back leg would have sucked. I mean, I suppose there's worse places to get stabbed, but still. Oh no, oh no. This guy. He's like a Luger. You just shot Riggs. Shoot him.
Diplomatic community.
Oh, really? You just murdered somebody. Nice. Love that effect. That was so good.
Just been revoked.
That is so awesome. It's just been revoked. I think I remember Family Guy doing something like that, right?
It's just been revoked.
Get somebody out there, dude. Man, I did not expect to see him get so messed up in this one. See, this one, I feel like they just stepped everything up in this one.
Oh, don't die. You're not dead until I tell you. You got that.
In my pocket. In my pocket.
In my pocket? Is it a condom? That'll be hilarious. No, a cigarette. Never mind.
Buddy. Throw those things away. Those things will kill you.
You son of a bitch.
The chemistry is just so great.
Don't make me laugh. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm done. Give us a kiss before they come. Yeah.
Stop it.
Don't make me laugh.
Richard Donner. He did the first one too, didn't he? I forgot it was Richard Donner. That was so great. I freaking loved that movie so much. Like, not even kidding. I think I was telling you that, like, especially as thinking, I can't remember what exactly I said about the first one. I just remembered it was no Die Hard for me, even though I know people tend to like group these into like the 80s action movies that are like iconic. The first one just didn't feel as like good as Die Hard. That was for sure, to me at least. This one I loved. I mean, I don't know if it'll ever be one to dethrone Die Hard, just because Die Hard's it's my heart, you know. But this was so good. I mean, I think this was without a doubt better than the first. I really like this one a lot. I'll have to talk to my dad and try to get him to watch this one again, because I don't understand why he wouldn't like this one better than the first one, because I think this is a better movie. I mean, yeah, I guess the introductions of the characters are fun, but I don't know, this is just so good. Oh, and I think I heard somebody say maybe in an after credit scene or something like that. Let me look real quick. Not certain. No? Let me make sure. Yeah, I don't think so. No, there's nothing. Lethal Weapon 2. Anyways, yeah, no, that was amazing. I loved it so much. Wow, I really liked that. That was so good. I want to watch that like again immediately. Man. Man, I don't even know what to say, except that was just so good. I need that is so good, because like I'm literally like every year I watch like all the Die Hard movies, except for Good Day to Die Hard. It just doesn't feel the same. But every year I watch like all the Die Hard movies. I'll watch like all the Scream movies and stuff. Like literally this movie is definitely gonna be on that list. I feel like I really like this one. There's great action that was really well done, like shockingly well done. I mean, the first one had good action. I enjoyed the action in the first one, but literally after watching this one, like the action seems like meh in the first one after watching this one. Like it was just so well constructed. It was so fast paced. Like just the first car chase scene, the very first car chase scene was really good. It was really entertaining, fun, funny. And their interactions were perfect with each other. The fact that he's driving his wife's station wagon, and he ends up, of course, getting into an accident and scraping the side of it down, or guardrail. That's hilarious. But then it's that second car chase with chasing the guy who tried to kill Leo in the hotel room, who ends up getting, decapitated by the surfboard. That was such a good action sequence. It was so great. So fast paced, such great editing as far as like so much going on at one time, and you're able to keep track of it. I feel like it did a good job of having so much happen at one time, but letting you be able to keep track of it. It was just so good. I can't get over how good this was. Like, so if I rank this as the first one, I can't remember if I like ranked it like, or if I rated it. If I rated first one, maybe, because I don't want to, like, obviously classic. I really did like the first one. Maybe like a 7 on the first one. 7 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. That's good, I think. And in my book, that's a good rating. 7 to 7.5, somewhere in between there. This one, I'm rating a 9. I loved it. I love this movie. This is a great movie. It's up there with Die Hard for me. As like one of my favorite, action movies of all time. It is up there. I mean, it rivals some of the best. Yeah, it's such good pacing. I gotta get back on that. The pacing was just so good. The performances were really good. The development for Riggs as a character. I mean, to see more stuff, obviously, with him and Murtaugh being essentially best friends at this point. I mean, they're best friends that like love each other. Like they love each other. They really do. They really care about each other. Riggs cares about not only Murtaugh, but he cares about his entire family, because obviously that's what he wanted. And he wanted to be the family man, you know. At least that's the feeling I get from him. And then you got Murtaugh, who loves Riggs, because Riggs is just like a misunderstood like reject, you know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I freaking loved it so much. I just can't stop thinking my brain is just running everywhere. And the dialogue was so perfect. I don't think there was a single line of dialogue that I didn't like in this. I mean, just their interactions was just, you could tell that their interactions with each other were just, they were just so well scripted. I wonder if they let them improvise more on this or something like that. But it really felt like this one feels just so much better than the last one. And the last one was good. I liked the last one. I liked it a lot. This one really, the pacing and the action got me excited. Excited like Die Hard did. Okay, like for example, the part in Die Hard, I think that he just gets the... I think he's trying to get... He's trying to get Al's attention, or he... Okay, so the scene, I think, leading up to him trying to get Al's attention, whenever he's yelling at him, and then you have the two bad guys come in, and one of the bad guys is like, no, don't shoot, and he's like, put the gun down, and he's like, and it's all like, everything's shouting back and forth, and you have the music going in, and the dun, 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 the Die Hard music, and then like you have the guy come up behind the bad guy drops, and he starts shooting at John McClane, and obviously John McClane kills him, and then the guy that dropped, that John McClane told to drop the gun initially, comes and tries to kill him. That whole scene was just really intense and fast paced. And that's what I like from my action movies, is to have scenes like that where you're like, there's so much happening right now, this is so intense, and you have good music in the background that really goes with the vibe. That's what this movie did. This movie did that type of stuff constantly. It's so good. The characters were so good. I don't even know what else to say. I am just so happy. I'm sure a lot of people will be happy that I liked it this much. My gosh. Okay, and I do have to talk about, like, I do like the villain a lot more in this one than I liked in the other one. I think the villains were a lot better. I mean, it's interesting. I think that the Die Hard movies focus a lot more on the villains as a character. I don't think these movies, obviously, they don't focus as much on it. They're more like, it's more about the heroes and their relationships, because obviously in Die Hard, the most important thing is John McClane, because you can't have Die Hard without John McClane. And you could have him partnered up with somebody or not, and it doesn't really matter a whole lot. And his interactions matter, but you don't necessarily need to, like, I mean, spend as much time on John McClane and like his interpersonal struggle or anything like that. With this one, because it's focusing so much on two main characters that are like, that should get like equal screen time and all that stuff, and it's something to where Riggs is a very layered character, especially Riggs. It's something to where it doesn't matter, like they give as much screen time and depth to the villains as really necessary. They're just villains, which I'm perfectly fine with. And dude, I love he's like diplomatic immunity, and he's like shoots him right in the freaking head with a fantastic effect. I love the effects in these old movies, especially with the squibs and all that stuff. It's another thing I really liked in Die Hard, is the blood from the squibs whenever people get shot. Loved it. Especially in Die Hard, whenever he comes up on the roof and he shoots through the Asian guy who was also in the first Die Hard, or first Lethal Weapon movie. He shoots straight through him on the rooftop. That scene is so good too. But anyways, I love it in these 80s action movies with the squibs and stuff. They don't use squibs as much as they should anymore. I love the way it looks. Even if it's not as accurate, I just love the way it looks. Jeez. It's just been revoked. That's so great. Lethal Weapon. Oh, that was so good. And Riggs, when he dropped the freaking like cargo container on the guy, and he just looks back and he's like, okay, that was pretty good, and he just smiles and laughs to himself a little bit. That was so good. Dude, there's so much in this that like makes me mad, like as far as like bad guys and the stuff they do. Like for example, the whole coming into their house and threatening Murtaugh's family just stresses me out. But it's actually really cool that they did that, because It was just really honestly smart in the script because it gave him motivation. Obviously, there's like, oh, this is serious. I need to get my family out of here for a little bit. Which actually, that honestly, if you look at detectives, like especially the ones that were like in LA through like the 60s and early 70s, whenever there was that big serial killer boom, if you listen to them, there's actually some of them that actually sent their family away while they were investigating. Like with Richard Ramirez, I think he actually sent his family away temporarily, his wife and children, because, or one of the main detectives on the Richard Ramirez case, because of not threats to his family, but more like just the possibility that they could be the ones that he targeted, just because it was so random in that area. And if it's something to where they knew he's one of the investigators, who knows, maybe Richard Ramirez would have targeted him. But I like that there's that kind of realism to it, because I mean that's accurate. That's stuff people have actually had to do before, cops. And oh, okay, and I forgot to even mention Joe Pesci as Leo Getz. That is so perfect. Okay. That is so good. He was so much fun. And they're like, oh, he first meets him, and he's like, oh, is that a real gun? And he's trying to point at his revolver and like touch it, and he just slaps his hand away. I love how they're beating him up and like shoving him back and forth so much. It was just so fun. I think ultimately that's what this movie is. It is a fun action movie. It is one of the most fun action movies I've ever seen. Because, I mean, any modern action movie, like, I think this one has the perfect balance of taking itself just seriously enough, but also not too seriously. I think it really, honestly, there's a balance in these movies. And this one especially, I feel like the balance is just perfect. Because I take it just seriously enough to believe that, like, even if I know they're not going to die, that there's a possibility that there's a serious risk to our heroes. And that I also believe that, you know, people that they get close to could die. But there's also the lightheartedness of the humor and of the action, and how the action a lot of time isn't always the most like realistic. And the overall story, even sometimes it's a little goofy, but like it's something to where it takes it. I think it's just on that balance. It's got that tightrope. And then you have like modern action movies, like you have, you know, like the Mission Impossible movies, which I freaking love. Those are great action movies that are just such thrill rides. They take themselves really seriously, obviously, because they're serious story. You don't have movies like this anymore, to where they are able to balance the humor and the action really well anymore. Like any sort of humor in anything, it just feels like it's a like stupid Disney Marvel freaking knockoff, because the humor just does not land. It's just silly. It's just way too silly. And this, like, it feels very organic to their characters, and it makes sense. I love this. I can't imagine liking any of the other Lethal Weapons nearly as much as this one, but I definitely think after watching this one especially, I'm gonna love the rest of them. And this is gonna be one of my favorite series of all time. I am so happy. That was really good. That was really, really good. Anyways, okay, I think I'm done yammering on. I could probably yammer on and just say the same thing over and over and over again for like the next half hour, but I'm going to stop it here. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really enjoyed watching this. This was such a fun movie. What do you think of the Lethal Weapon series? Do you like the Lethal Weapon series? Do you not? Let me know why. Obviously, don't spoil 3 or 4 for me on any level. I want to make sure that I can kind of go into them pretty cold and be able to react to it with brand new eyes. Obviously, no preconceived notions as to what's going to be contained in the movie. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you thought, and what you thought of my reaction. If there's any questions that I asked on here, like who certain actors were and if I recognized them properly and stuff like that, definitely let me know down in the comments if you have anything to say about that, obviously. And if you want to see the full reaction, obviously you can go check it out on Patreon. I'm gonna try to have that uploaded, the full reaction, before this is even up, which is what I generally prefer to do. I am just really pushing, trying to get everything up and everything edited and rendered and stuff, and that is just like constant pain. I tell you. Oh man, this is so good. So good. I love this. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then please drop a like down below and go subscribe for more like this, because I will be watching the rest of the Lethal Weapons movies. And as of today, I've decided I'm going to go ahead, and I think the next movie I am going to watch is probably going to be Full Metal. Is it Full Metal Jacket? Yeah, Full Metal Jacket, the Stanley Kubrick movie. So that's one I think I'm going to watch next, as requested from one of my new patrons. And so if you want to request any movies for me to watch, then go check out my Patreon, and you can request things on there. Just definitely take a look at that if you want. But if you don't feel like doing that, just a subscription and to watch more of my videos would be great. Sorry about my stammering. It is 2 in the morning. Man, I don't even know what else to say. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. That was so good.